So at the time when we went to the marketplace to look for an option, we were using Cognos, and that was quite limiting for us. We weren't able to get the insights into the business within the speed that we needed to. We kept Cognos in the mix, but we also invited up a number of different vendors to show us their application, of which Board was one of those. And then Board stood out amongst all the others. We said, well, to PA, we would like to go to a proof of concept. It gave a very focused subset of data with some clear outcomes that we'd like to see, and challenged the PA guys to build that for us over a very short period of time. The application was brought in and we were actually blown away with how flexible it was, and it was everything that we'd seen in the demonstrations. It was a very structured process of having vendors come in, present their product, and then we would assess those. From there, Board just stood out above all others. It had all the functionality that other BI tools had, but it was that ability to read-write, which we saw as being very powerful. It absolutely did. At the time when we were first looking into the marketplace, we started off with two different projects within the organisation. One was around budgeting, forecasting and optimising. I think it was called the Budgeting and Forecasting Optimisation Project. And then we had another one on the other side, which was about bringing all these disparate pieces of information together into one central point. And when we first looked at Board, it was purely about budgeting and forecasting. But then once the application was open to us, or the capability of that application was open, we very quickly realised there was an opportunity to bring the two together, and then we would benefit far more greatly or more powerfully by using that as then one project driving forward in a series of stages, which was a totally different approach to how we had originally conceived we would go to market. So the read-write tool is actually really powerful because you're taking information and able to interact with it at that point in time, make decisions that you then write back into the new forecast or the budget that then are used across the organisation to mould decisions going forward, and that's really quite powerful.